So, hello Geli Babes. It's a bit of a different video today. Obviously it's live and normally it'd be scheduled, but I'm like super behind with my schedules at the moment. So I just thought that I would come on and do a update on this BeautyBigBang like UV extension. Like I say, I did think it was polygel, but they have not branded it as polygel, so this is like a UV extension gel kit kind of thing. But you do very much apply it like a polygel. That's why I think I've referred to it as that. And all I can say is like I am really impressed with it. So I know I've only put the video on, was it about a week ago or something like that, but this is actually a 3-week update, and as you can see, it is doing absolutely fine. Oh, hello, my first lady, my first Geli babe. Hi, Leslie. So yeah, it's doing really, really well. That's my thumbnails as well. So I was like, like I say, I'm like really impressed with how this product, how long it has lasted. Because like I said in my video, it is actually really cheap for what you're getting. Like you get one pot with, I haven't got them round, but anyway, you know what dual forms are. You get the brush and a little pot of slip solution as well for like just over £7. Hi, Nita. Oh, thank you. So yeah, so I half expected, because one, this was like my first attempt at putting anything like this on my own nails, and the fact that it was a cheaper product to sort of be chipping off quite quickly. But yeah, it really has stayed on well. But one thing I will share with you is the importance of prepping your nail properly, because about 11-12 days in, remember on my video with this finger, which was the first finger that I showed you, and basically I didn't do any prep work and I just went straight on and put the UV gel on it. Yeah, well, about 11 or 12 days in, this literally, it just pinged off. Thankfully it stayed in its form. This is the original nail, so I just got some like nail glue and stuck it back on. But yeah, but I mean, to be fair, 11 or 12 days without properly prepping your nail is still good. But yeah, but all of these lasted for 3 weeks and are still going strong, whereas that one, it did ping off, which I thought was interesting. And as well, like I found, I don't know whether it's connected. I mean, I know like on the edge of some of my nails, it's starting to wear off now. But to be fair, there's hardly been any chipping. It's still like as good as day one. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know how good the quality is if it's live. But yeah. Have any of you guys used this product yet? Oh, thank you, Leslie. I'm probably going to be changing it soon. Like I say, it's been on for 3 weeks now. And as well, something that I didn't mention in my video, I'm forever doing this. These are apparently soak off. So that's another reason why it wouldn't be polygel, because with polygel generally you need to file it off with an e-file. But apparently with these, you can soak them off. And I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to soak them off and go back to my normal length, or whether to attempt like an infill or backfill, however it's pronounced, which again, I've never done. Because obviously this isn't my natural length. You can see my natural length underneath here. This was like a nail tip that I put on. Oh, do you? That's interesting. Is that difficult to do then, making your own polygel? I have got like no idea how these things are created. I really shouldn't be a nail vlogger. I've Just got no information. So thank you to the, I think it's 22 that are watching. So Leslie says, not yet, I might give it a try. I usually use acrylic, but I like to use gel. Darn it, the message disappeared. Hello, Beatrice. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Does that mean hello? How do I get my messages up? Oops. Nope, that's not it. Il's French. What? Oh, you're French. I don't know how to get the messages back up. Hi, Julia. Ah, hello, I'm French. Hello, I'm not. I don't understand French. So how are my Geli Babes doing? I know I've been sort of a bit quiet and I'm doing Major League catch up on comments. So I'm sorry, I'm not particularly saying a lot. I'm just sort of, majority of them just saying, you know, thank you for watching, because I've just got that many to catch up on because I'm not feeling too good at the moment. This time of year is terrible if you've got like fibromyalgia or a condition similar to that, and especially with the weather at the moment. Nita says, mine never lasts more than a few days because I get bored. I don't understand that. For me, I just think put normal polish on if it's only going to be on for a few days. Like for me, like I did this on all of my nails, obviously, and there is no way I'll be taking this off after 3 days, purely and simply because of all the effort it took to create it. What was I saying? Yeah, fibromyalgia. So yeah, so that is playing me up at the moment. I'm in quite a bit of pain, hence a live video and not a scheduled video. But I need to kind of get cracking because I've got PR packages that I need to be getting on with. 92 in Florida, oh my goodness. Now, for me, here in the wonderful cold UK, I'd think, oh, how lovely. But is that lovely? Is that too hot? Is that ridiculously hot? Hi, Sassy family. Yeah, the weather here in the UK is just crazy at the moment. Like, we went, when was it? I've got no recollection of stuff. We were on holiday last week. We went to York for the first time. And like it was cold, scorching, yeah. So it's very different here. You've got air conditioning on, we've got heating on. But the constant change in the weather is not good with fibromyalgia, because like you're either, you go from like freezing to kind of like not particularly sweating. It doesn't particularly get that hot, but it is quite hot. It's actually still quite warm some days for an autumn season here in the UK. But yeah, but we had a really nice time in York. I'd never been there before, but the weather wasn't really great, so we didn't get to go into York lots really. 50s. Oh, that's nicer. I'm coming to Virginia. See you in a bit, Leslie. Yeah, I've actually got no idea what the weather is here. It's cold, whatever the temperature is. The sun is out, to be fair. The sun is out, but I went out to loose my lovely Frenchies out. And yeah, it's an icy feel. So obviously I've come on to give an update about this. Is there anything that you guys want to know while I'm on here? While I'm waiting for the response, like obviously this is my first time doing this, and I used products that I don't normally use, which were these ones. So I'd never ever would use this normally because my nails naturally get really dry. So Sassy says, here in Belgium it is too hot for this time of year. Yes, the weather is crazy. Yeah, so I never use this because my nails get really, really dry. Like I was saying, like with the cuticle oil and things like that, I was having to put it on all of the time. But I used it with this because of the type of product that it was. And then I also used this, which is a primer, which obviously you put on after the dehydrator, and it gives like a tacky layer basically. So when you go to put your base coat on, your base coat's actually got something to stick to, which it normally doesn't. So I don't know if these two things together have really helped it stay on this long, chip free. I can't even remember a mani being like that I've had in the past. And as well, I want to talk about this. So I've started using this. So I don't know this product. Is it gel? And have I encountered an allergic reaction? So no, I haven't encountered a reaction to this. And this is, can I bring it up? Focus. Is it going to focus? So this is a UV LED extension builder. So it is a type of gel. Like I don't know when you came in on the video, but I thought this was like a poly gel, which it isn't. It is a builder gel, but it's not like a builder gel that you'd use for encapsulating. It very much is the same application process to a poly gel. Actually, if I show you, which one is it? So this is the pink. So that is what it looks like. You can see it doesn't come out. It's very, very thick. You have to use this part of it, like this spatula, to scoop it out. So it is very much a similar texture to polygel and things like that. It is a beautiful colour. So I don't know if you saw me. I showed you me applying it for the first time, and then obviously I did this design over the top of it. But I actually really liked how it looked just with the polygel over the false tips as well. It's like a nice natural look. But yeah, but with this, do you? Yes, I'm starting to get into it. Oh, good morning, Keisha. Yeah, with this, for me anyway, I'm sure cuticle oils react differently to different people's skin conditions, but this one is just amazing for me, and I think it's going to be my go-to cuticle oil for a while. I've used others that other nail not particularly nail technicians, but other nail bloggers have suggested, and it just didn't work as well with me. Obviously, everyone's skin's condition is different. Like mine, they are really dry. Like normally if I'd use, I don't know, I mean, I was using, I don't know if you've used this, it just caught my eye. I was kind of using something like this before, and also just bear with me a second while I try and find one. So I was using this before, which I got off eBay. I don't know if you've used these before, and you know, it is better than nothing, but like I said, fine, like within a couple of hours it was starting to just get dry, and like it gets really dry around my side walls. Then I haven't used this that much. I did start to use it, but it was a similar thing to this one, whereas with this Kiki London one, do you gonna try this gel out in this live stream also? No, because obviously I've already done it. But if you want to see how I applied it, then there is a video which obviously I can add after I've finished going live. So yeah, so for me, for this, bearing in mind I'd used a dehydrator, which I don't normally use, like I don't have to apply this very often. I mean, obviously it's cold here as well, which can make your nails dry out easy. But yeah, I've been really, really impressed with this. So check them out if you've not done so. So Kiki London, it is a UK company. I think at the moment my code is still 15% with Gelulicious. But I think that will be reducing down to 10% soon. Sorry, I'm reading messages as I'm talking. That's why there's a sudden pause. So yeah. But like I say, like with this one, it'll be perfect if you are trying to learn how to do polygel. But I know there are some expensive polygels out there. Like, obviously, if you've got nothing to get the kit, it can be working out quite expensive. I think the kit that I received from Madame Glam, you were looking about $60 to $80, which is quite expensive if you don't know how well you're going to get on with polygel. Whereas this, like I say, for the dual forms, the sip solution and one pot and the brush is like £7, which I just think is fantastic value for money. And for me, it has lasted a real long time. Like I say, the only thing was that one hand where I didn't prep it and that came off. I love my sunflower polygel. It's amazing. Sunflower. I've never heard of that. Yeah, that came off after 11 or 12 days. Thankfully, it came clean off. And it came clean off as well while I was on holiday and I hadn't got anything with me. So I had to like keep it safe till I could come home and glue it back on. So I didn't want this video to be too long because I know my last live stream was like 2 hours, which obviously can put other people off that aren't live watching it. Well, then I'll have to check that video out. Like I say, I am sorry, I'm rubbish on YouTube at the moment. I've got so much catching up to do with obviously my own video, my own channel, but checking out others. I have been trying to watch the odd few and comment. Yeah, so sorry. I'm not being a very good jelly mama at the moment. So do you want to know anything else? Because I will probably sign off as I've been on for like 18 minutes. Thank you, Mary. Good morning to you also. So, one thing actually, I don't actually know even if I can do this, but I'm sure you've heard of YouTube, is it premieres? Where you, obviously I'd have a video scheduled, which I'd upload as normal. But then, if it's premiered, I can kind of chat on it as you watch it, is what I think. Is that something that you would be interested in? I know obviously there's time zones and you might be asleep when I premiere. You're the one who ruined the last live. What do you mean? You ruined it? You didn't? Well, not that I can remember anyway. How did you ruin the last live? This is so weird, just sitting here like, so. Oh, you kept me on for so long. Oh, I didn't mind that one. It was a demonstration, but yeah. I actually really enjoyed that video. It was great just being on and chatting with you guys. But obviously, if somebody sees a 2-hour live video that hasn't been on live, they might be a bit like, yeah, I'm not watching that. So yeah, so if I can do the premieres thing where I think it's just chatting via text as you watch my video from what I can gather. But if I can do that, then maybe I'll do that in a future video. So, you know, there can be more sort of communication through the videos as opposed to you just watching it. I don't know. I don't know whether it's any good or not. But if I can do it, I'll give it a go. So thank you to all the Geli Babes that managed to come on live. And hopefully this update has been helpful. And sorry to those if I've gone off topic. You've watched it again twice since then. I want more. Oh, I will try and work on it. Thank you. Love you too, Geli Babe. Yeah, I do actually like the live videos because there's kind of like, you don't have to edit it. It's what it is. It's just a raw video and it just goes up, and obviously you can add a few links afterwards. But yeah. Out of interest, what would you want me to do live next? Obviously my last one was how I did my neon pigment gradients. Right, so I am probably gonna go, I love when you do flakies and pigments. Cool, I will remember that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go now, and sorry for those that have literally come on only wanting to hear about the update. If I've not answered anything that you really wanted to know, then just drop me a comment in the comments box on this section and I'll try and get back to you. But hopefully you can see from my actual nails that I totally recommend this product. It's been worked wonders for me. So thank you for all that have joined, and I will see you soon. How do I end this?